Hello, YouTube. Whew. Just got done pulling some weeds. Found a nest of fire ants. Pissed them off real good, so I decided to call it quits. It's getting too hot to be bending over like that anyway. Thought I'd continue my discussion of composting methods. Gonna cover compost by layering, or as they're calling it nowadays, lasagna composting. Now, this type of composting is good for those of you who are wanting a raised bed without having to build a container for a raised bed. It's also a good method of composting for those of you who live in areas that the soil isn't very easy to till, or because it's really hard, like heavy clay soils, arid regions where you have more rock than you do anything else. This is just pretty much using your composting, your dry materials, and your wet, putting them on top, and you're putting your materials in a line, however long you want to have your growing area by the row, and you just don't turn it. You just let it rot. It can do so rather quickly depending on how moist you can keep it, either by your green or your moisture-rich materials that you put on top of dry. You know, it just depends on your area and your region. But you pretty much, you don't turn it, you just keep layering it and layering it and layering it. It is effective. It's a whole lot easier, but it also takes a little bit longer than the other composting methods. But, you know, you have to decide for yourself what you're capable of doing nowadays. I had thought about doing that, but like I said, it just takes a long time, you know, and depending on where you're at and what you put into any compost, whether it be container or pile or pit or layering method, you know, what you put into what you're going to be composting, it's going to attract a lot of stuff that you may not want. You know, raccoons and possums and stuff are pretty darn bad at getting into and digging through and getting out any foodstuffs that are in certain, you know, into your compost pile. In a way, it's a pain in the neck, but in a way, they're also helping you turn it, you know. So, you know, thank you. I'm leaving a little token of fertilizer there, you know, to mix in with everything. That's all I wanted to talk to you about today. Whew. Sorry if I'm moving around too much. I really can't see my screen too well with being in the bright sun. So, next video is going to be about the 2 types of container gardening. So I hope you are enjoying my videos. Please like and share if you are, and subscribe to my channel. You know, everybody needs to feel like they're loved, so have a nice day.